I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what's good, man? Let's go, man. Let's get it. We got another Sunday, another Vikings victory loading, man. I'm hyped, man. Let's get it, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. You already know the pep rallies just be hitting a little different. You heard? For sure, man. Shout out my boy Jay in the building, man. Winter Storm, what's happening, man? Hippie, what's going on? Hippie, I see you in the building. Let's go. Too Evil, what's up, my broski, man? What's good, man? Julian, what's up, my dog? Let's go, man. Q Yang, I see you, man. Game day, you already know, man. Delt, what's good, man? We better, hey, look, my Skull Broski in the building, man. Shout out my Skull Broski, man. You know, he sent me a picture, man. He got him a nice little bucky. You feel me? A nice little buck, man. I think it's a buck. I don't know. I think it's called a buck. But yeah, nah, he out there hunting early too, man. You know, 8-2 loading. You already know what time it is, man. Shout out to Broski, man, for sure, man. It's time to get to it. Man. He said, Del said, I'm kidnapping Jeffrey Summers. F it. Hey, man, look, man, we can't. I want to go into this game. I was thinking about it. And, you know, last weekend, we knew we was playing a team that was low-key ass, bruh. Like, in the Jacksonville Jaguars. They low-key ass, right? And we had a ton of confidence in the pep rally leading up to the game, and we got disappointed. Today, I want to say, man, I feel like I don't really know how to put this across. I feel like I want to go out there and blow this team out, and I feel like we can do it. But for some reason, I just feel like the Vikings gonna make it interesting. I do believe we still gonna win the game, though. That's a fact. We win in the game, but I think they're gonna make it interesting, man. Hopefully, they prove me wrong. Can I just sit back today and watch a blowout? Remember last week we was all 40 points and this, that, and the third. Can we do that today? That'll just, man, please, Vikings, let's do that today, man. Let's go, man. Let's drop a 40 bomb today, man. You know what I mean? You got to make up for last week. Our team has to make up for last week, man. For sure, man. They got to make up for last week. Shout out my boy Brian in the building, man. I see you, man. Skull Broski, what's up, man? Steve, what's good, man? I see a blowout today. Okay. That's what we need. We need that. They owe us that. Shout out Eric from New Mexico, Florinda, and Raquel. Let's go. Sarah, what's good? 18-9. Yeah, see, that's the game I don't want to see. You know what I mean? Like, that's the game I don't want to see. 18-9. Like, I mean, I'll take the victory, but again, y'all know the post game gonna be we won, but you know what I mean? I don't want to have those conversations tonight, bro. Like, I really don't. I want to be coming on here tonight, popping my shit, talking crazy, bro. Like, I don't care if the Titans aren't good. If we blow them out, we get to talk reckless tonight, man. I want to do that. I don't want to come on here mad about a win, because that's kind of how I felt last week after beating the Jaguars. It's like I was mad about a win. That's how I kind of felt like I was coming off. And, you know, I'll accept the dub, bro. But, like, again, man, my expectations, man, hey, if we're a better team, we need to act like it. You have the ball 40-something minutes and you only scored 12 points. That's unacceptable. But we're going to move on. Today's the day. Let's blow this team out. This team is garbage. They are part of the tankathon, all right? Tank, they are the number one team for the number one pick damn near right now. So let's keep them that way. For sure. Let's keep them that way, man. You know what I mean? Shout out J.A. Vikings, man. Let's go. Everybody want the blowout. I'm feeling the blowout, man. Jay, what's good, man? Let's see. How y'all feel about Sam, man? Clinton, what's up, man? How y'all feel about Sam, man? What's the vibes with Sam today? Man? Does it feel like it's going to be a Sam-tastic type day? Does it feel like that? Does it feel like a Sam-tastic type day, man? 24-6. Okay. I see you. 40. Hey, 24-6. Hey, at least we ain't dropping no 40 bombs. I'm telling you right now, the vibe done changed a little bit. You know what I mean? It definitely done changed. We were seeing 40 bombs last week. Shout out Matt, man. I see you, man. Appreciate my guy tapping in, man. What if there's no blowout? Listen, this is the thing. Even if it's not a blowout, I just want to win, like dominate a dominating win, which that could happen without it being a blowout. For example, like 21-7, that's not really considered a blowout, but you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you still handled business and you beat the team that you should beat and you beat them pretty bad. You controlled the game from the first snap to the last, right? Like that's the thing. I just don't want to be in a position today watching us play the Titans to where I feel like we have to claw back in or we have to do something spectacular and really dig deep just to pull out a victory. Like we should just have the victory sold up from the coin flip. From the coin flip. Like it should already be in the bag. You know what I mean? Like for sure. It should be in the bag, man. Shout out Joey Keys, man. Sam Tastic. Yeah. Sam Tastic Day. Okay. Okay. You know, I could see Sam actually coming out today and having this game, and then a lot of the Vikings fans will swing back. We'll start talking about how Sam Darnold's the truth and stuff like that next week. You know, it's not out of the realm of the possibilities, man. I can see it. I can see it. You know, do I think it's gonna happen? Hell no. There's a difference. There's a difference. You know what I mean? I gotta tell you, man. It's a difference. Do I think it's gonna happen? No. Can I see it? I mean, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. There is a scenario. There's a scenario. Shout out Bob, fade you up, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Shout out my boy Scolding in the building, man. I see you. Sarah said, "Rap, I'm lying. I want to blow out." So 45-9 it is. 45-9. I feel like we can't jinx us, man. You know, I feel like we jinxed our team last week. You know, we thought we was gonna score 40, and the crazy part is the Titans have a better defense than the Jaguars. The Titans have a better defense than the Jaguars. Like you should have really blown out the Jaguar. That was the game that we were supposed to really get our 40 burger. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think like 34 was our highest so far this year against the Texans, right? I'll say 28 today was probably going to be the highest in my opinion. You know, the Vikings scoring 40, I just don't see it happening, man. I can't. I can't. I just can't vision it. I can't vision it. Shout out Don't Rush Solo. Jags always play tough in the weirdest games. They do though. They always like come back. They're always like down by like freaking 4 touchdowns and then wind up like clawing back in the fourth quarter. They are known for that. Yogi, man. Shout out my guy Yogi in the building, man. Let's go. Let's go. I'm hearing the rumors down here in Florida that University of Florida very interested in Brian Flores as a head coach. Oh, wow. Wow. That'll be interesting. You know, that'll be interesting. I mean, shit, the way Brian Flores was talking on that on that interview shoot, he definitely wanted a head coaching job. I don't know if he was talking about college head coaching job, but I mean, it's a head coaching job. So that would be crazy. That would be crazy, bro. For sure. Dirt, what's up, Dirt? He said, "Skull, man. Appreciate you, man. For sure. Appreciate you, man." Yeah, yeah. Look, man. What we can't let happen is we can't let Sam Darnold go out there and be undecisive, man. I think that's the problem with Sam, man. And hopefully today he can break that. At least today, man. You know, I'm focused on today. We'll get back on it next week before the game. But for today, please, for Vikings fans all across the world, can you just make the decision, man? Can you make the decision, the right one? Don't throw in the quadruple coverage. Look at your options because I'm sure people are open. I don't want to have to go down this hole of, trying to criticize Kevin O'Connell because of what you're not doing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's usually how these conversations start, bruh. Like we have a quarterback that doesn't understand the scheme that Kevin O'Connell presents to him, and then we tend to want to blame KOC. I'm not trying to do that, bruh. Because what we gonna do is y'all gonna make me load up that all 22 up on a live stream so we can go through this shit together. So we can really see what's happening. And so we can realize that it's not Kevin O'Connell. It's not. It's the quarterback. It's the leader on the team. That's who's effing it up for us, bruh. Like, for real. That's who's effing it up. Straight up, man. Shout out funny boy Roddy, man. Shout out to you, man. 6 sacks. Okay. 6 sacks. Let's go, man. Shout out my boy Mark in the building, man. I see you, my guy. Let's go, man. He said Addison should be his number one read the whole game and see how that goes. I mean, I do believe, hey, that's a good point. I do believe Addison needs the ball. Like, I don't see too many more games where Addison's only getting, 2 or 3 targets where he's gonna not start popping off at the mouth. Imma just keep it real, bro. Like Addison, I don't care, calling him a diva might be one thing, but what I will say is Addison has that type of personality. You could see this from a mile away that a couple more games of him, whether we're winning or not, I don't give a damn. He's the type of player he wants to be part of the process of winning. And if he isn't getting the target, he will start pot. He's gonna say something slick. Yeah, he's gonna say something slick. Believe me, he gonna start getting slick. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna get to the talks where it's gonna be like trade this motherfucker. Oh, he a diva. It's gonna get nasty. Sam Darnold better look at him today, and he should, man. Like the boy be open all the time, bro. His separation is crazy. Like facts, man. You gotta look at three, man. Three be open, man, and he got the hands too, man. So give him a chance. Give him a chance today, man. Let's get Addison over 100 yards today, Sammy. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Shout out my boy Bite Size, man. Hey, look, he actually did something. He did something on Jordan Addison, man. Because I asked him, hey, man, why is Sam Darnold not throwing to Jordan Addison? And he did something about it. So, hey, shout out the Bite Size, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check them out. My boy Johnny, man, Johnny Football, man. He said his dad about to lose his patience. Hey, facts. Yeah, his dad about to get nasty. Yeah, his dad about to start getting nasty too. That's the thing. He got a vocal parent. You hear me? His dad is not about to sit back and be quiet, boy. He gonna get involved, bro. Like facts. He the type of parent gonna be waiting for KOC at the locker room. You know what I mean? After the game with his arms folded. Like, I'm trying to tell you, my son can play. You need to make sure my son's getting more look. Like I'm telling you, shit gonna feel like high school. Rap, what's good, everybody in the chat? Shout out Dayon, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, man. It's game day, baby. Let's go, man. The littest time of the year, man. The littest time of the year. Game day, Sundays. Straight up. Stay patient. Feeding the ball to our backs off tackle. We're out there, DTs. Addison needs to pull a Debo and smack Darnold. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I mean, people were mad at Debo for that, but hey, look, man. You got a bunch of grown man testosterones out there, man. They frustrated, man. Hey, look, that's what a leader do sometimes, man. Sometimes you gotta smack a motherfucker, put him back in his place. You know what I mean? Wake him up. You know what I mean? It ain't no hard feelings. You feel me? Hey, we shake hands and have a beer afterwards, man. But hey, look here, man. Yeah, I mean, we gotta tighten up as men, man. You gotta stop doing that. I ain't mad at Debo, man. Shout out Debo. 499, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, man. Let's go, man.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
He said, Skull, F the Lions, the Packers, let's go, Jags and Bears. Hey, let's go. Let's go. So the Lions play the Jags. Oh, man. The Lions, because I know the Packers and Bears play today. The Lions play the Jags. This is where, like, it's going to, as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to do it. We'll talk about the Lions and Jags game probably in the post game tonight. Because we'll see how they do. But like my prediction is the Lions are probably going to beat the Jags by like 3 or 4 touchdowns. Yeah. They're going to beat them by like 3 or 4 touchdowns. They're going to beat them how I wish we should have beat them, how we should have beat them, I know we can beat a team. We can. T-Bass was talking about Kevin O'Connell saying there is no such thing as a blowout with KOC because he's going to get conservative at some point. Like if we start stepping on a team, Kevin O'Connell will start to pull back. And you know what? At the end of the day, you can't really disagree until we see different. So like as of now, I mean, our biggest blowout, like I said, was the Texans game. It was the biggest blowout, probably in a long time too. Last time we won by actually won by more than 3 touchdowns. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since the Titans game. You feel me? I mean, the Texas game. Shout out my boy Knowledge in the building, man. What's up, my guy, man? I hope the family doing good, man. Appreciate you, man. Lions about to blow this one. Oh, you think they about to lose or they going to blow them out? Shout out Purple Evra, man. Let's go. Sam better play decent today. Oh, he better play decent today. He better play decent today. Are we on his helmet, man? Like literally, bruh. Like tonight gonna be nasty, man. If this dude, man, listen, I got all the faith in him though. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna ride behind him today. Man. I always feel like that on Sundays. Like before the game, I'm always like, you know what? I'm gonna give this motherfucker another chance. I'm very forgivable, man. I'm gonna forgive this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, we got Papa. Yo,
Rap man,
what's good, man?
are you online or are you at home?
Nah, they hear you. We up.
Hey, well, first of all, I'm grateful to be on because yesterday I was tied up because my son then went back to back state champions, 24-0. Oh my God, it was off the hook.
Let's go, man. Let's go. I seen the pictures and stuff too, man. Shout out the battleship, man. Let's go, man, for sure.
Man, Battleship they got big. Hey, you know what they did? They let me get in there and I gave a pregame message. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I didn't have nothing written down. It all came from the heart, just like when I come out here. Yeah. And I spoke to the kids, man, and they said, man, what I said did more than give them what they needed. I mean, they were like, this guy here just came with a fresh take, different from what the coaches was, and said some stuff to us. We went out there. They said, my son said they were saying it even when they were doing the warm-ups, some of the things I said. But my whole thing was, listen, I want y'all to win. So I always try to motivate to the best of my ability. So yeah, they did well. So and they won on Charles Woodson's high school football field that played for Fremont in Fremont, Ohio. And he went on to Michigan and he on with the Packers, and you know the story, the legend of Charles Woodson. But that was his field. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you a picture of me and my boys by the statue. But anyway, today is the wake up day. Today is wake up day for us Viking fans. And listen, I was wrong the last time I told you we was putting up 40. But once again, I'm stubborn and I don't believe in giving up and I don't believe in quitting. But today must be redemption day. Yeah. The pinball machine was broke last week. So we had to call the Minnesota repairman. The Minnesota maintenance man came in and he did a little tweaking. Darnold is about to blow up today. And I'm promising you,
here we go.
I'm going in. Listen, we are a competitive team. And y'all saw what the Lions did to the Titans. Minnesota feels a little like, this is a competition thing. We in a division with each other. We got to see what you do against this team. So guess what? A little bit of what we do today is going to be trying to just make sure we measure up. This team here has got to be punished. This team must be punished. And there is no question that we're going to do it by the air, and we're going to make sure that everybody gets a touch. We're going to have about 7 receivers touching that ball. The tight ends, that's 2, and 4 wide receivers, and maybe someone out the back, but that might be 8. Everybody eat today. And guess what? We're going to eat off their plate. And everything that they had is for us. And we crushing the Titans. I told y'all, be a believer. Don't fear. Don't worry. The 7-2 Vikings up the ante. Go to 8-2, 45-17. You gotta believe and you gotta have
17, man. Now listen, okay, so I wanna say this real quick. It's so you can believe, but like also like what gives you don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm 45-17, I'm liking it, but what makes you come up with that prediction based off of what you've seen the past couple weeks? Like Sam Darnold and the belief that you think Sam Darnold is going to come out here. My boy, shout out my boy Munt, man. He said Sam already threw a pick in warm-ups today. Damn.
Hey, look, he got out of the system. Let me tell you that's what he did. He got out of the system. See, I'm going to tell you right now, there are some players that got to throw up before the game or during the game. They got to get something out of them. And sometimes I think a player like that is only trying to get the greatness out. He's like, man, look, I got a little nervous jitter. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, in any sport, even with Tyson, I'm sure Tyson fought. And when he was walking into that ring, I'm sure there was a little butterfly that came in, even though he done fought 60-something plus times, 70 times. I don't know how many times he fought. Yeah. But when he got in that ring and after he gets hit the first time, he does what he does. Now, he didn't win the fight, but it's a win because you're a 58-year-old man. You fought a 27-year-old guy, and you did your best, and you didn't get knocked out. And whether or not he didn't go all out, you had the courage to go in there, because I know a lot of 40-year-olds that wouldn't get into the ring with a professional fighter. There are a lot of people that wouldn't do that. But He did do that. So my hat's off to you, Mr. Mike Tyson. You did your thing. And we're going to do our thing. Last week, Darnold didn't throw any touchdowns and had 3 interceptions. So the premise is this is what I'm believing. Without any evidence, the Bible says faith is the substance of things hoped for, with the evidence of things not seen. So we're going into this game with no evidence. But I believe that his pride and his professionalism and the team is saying we're not going with the touchdown passes today. We scoring today. So I believe it's going to be, a free-for-all today in the end zone. The gritty will be done at least 3 times. Believe what I'm telling you. Believe what I'm telling you.
And now look, and I got to tell you this, Papa. I'm telling you right now, I'm not jumping on board with you today, man. You know what I mean? I'm not. And you got to respect it, because I did jump on board with you and I get what we're doing here. But I'm going to tell you right now, I am holding Sam Darnold accountable. I don't care. I'm tired of letting this man slide. I'm holding him accountable. And this is the thing. I want him to come out and do everything that you're talking about. I want him to come out and throw 4 touchdowns. That's what I want as a Vikings fan. But I'm not going to give him his flowers anymore before the game. Like, he has to show me. Because as far as I'm concerned, if we're going to talk about trends, turnover is the trend for him. It's interception. When you talk about trend for Sam Darnold, the word interception comes up. And that's not a trend that I'm a fan of, man. So I'm going to tell you like this. If he comes out and he does what you say, Papa, and look, man, I love the energy. And I hope he does do it, like I said again. But, hey, we'll have that conversation tonight. We'll have that conversation tonight, man.
Hey, look, here, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. Because you don't believe, I'm going to believe for you. Now, while you over there hoping
but hold on real quick. Before you say that, I believe we're going to win. I just don't think we're going to win because Sam Darnold threw 4 touchdowns and had a flawless game. Well,
let me say this. I believe we're going to win because I believe the team, number one, does not want to put us through any more emotional stress and anguish we've been through. I believe the team, wide receivers, tight ends, offensive line, are going to gel together to put forth their best game, because they put their worst game. They stunk. Yeah. It took the field goal kicker. Let's go back. Let's rewind that tape. Yeah, the field goal kicker. He had to get out there and boot 4 field goals. The purple Papa didn't even see that coming. I was blindsided by the guy who just joined us. Now I love him, because you know what? You carried us to a victory. So now I guess what? We got to carry ourselves. Everybody got to get in that locker room and look at themselves. What didn't you do that last game? Why wasn't we in the end zone? Why did all this other stuff happen? And I believe that they're going to come out there and they're going to show their worth. Now, it may not be a believable story right now, but guess what? It wasn't believable that we would be 7-2, because there's a lot of people that's online right now that was thinking we were going into the swap meet to get parts and players and people, because we was going to be sorry looking for draft picks for next year. Yeah. No one thought we would be 7-2, but the purple Papa gave the prediction, and I told you we was going to be successful. I was going for at least, I told y'all straight out the gate, the first time I spoke, we're going to be 12-5. Now we're sitting at 7-2. And I'm believing that if there is another loss coming up, it will only be one. The rest of the way, man, should be smooth sailing. I'm believing that right now we're in that mode, man, that we can go in and whoop any and everybody. We got to get focused. Excuse my throat, because I've been screaming this whole weekend. But I want y'all to know that today you can take it to the bank that Darnold is going to do what he do. Darnold is not going to let. He's not going to let nobody stop him from putting that football in the end zone today. He's throwing. Remember, I don't remember that song back in the day, rap, Needle to the Groove. Darnold's going to put the needle to the groove today. We about to blow up. You about to see the score go like never before, because last week was a debacle. We look bad. So when you look bad, you got to go dust yourself off, clean yourself up, get yourself right.
Sam Darnold looked bad the week before, then the week before. I think the week before. This is the thing, like, we're winning. So a lot of times, when you're winning, sometimes it can mask some things. You tend to not look too far into things because you're winning. Winning solves a lot, right? But when I talk about the quarterback, Sam Darnold, even with the wins, you go back and look at the wins and you say, dang, boy, like, Sam Darnold tried to lose us that game, and he tried his hardest to lose us the game, and yet we had other players on the team that were able to overcome, aka the defense, really. You know what I mean? Aka the defense. But it's like he's he's doing everything for us to lose games, and then our defense is playing against Sam Darnold. It's almost like they're pulling against Sam Darnold's pulling this way, our defense is pulling this way, you know, and it's one of those things where he has to get on track with the team, man. You know, the worst thing ever for a quarterback is turning the ball over. Like, that's how you lose a lot of football games, is turning the ball over. And that's his biggest flaw, especially recently. You know what I mean? Now, the first 5 weeks, I mean, dang, can we get that? Can we get that?
We got, but Rap, you got to remember now, you got to take the bitter with the sweet. Easy come, easy go. We had a player that they was talking about MVP. Don't forget that part. He was MVP conversation when we first got rolling. Now, you know what? When you've been somewhere before and you know you can do it, it's easy to stay in that mode. Like, can
I tell you this? Because I mentioned this on Friday. You know, for the ones who remember Sam Darnold, we had this talk early on when we signed Sam Darnold. You know, Sam Darnold did this same exact thing in Carolina. He went 5-0. He was, you know, touchdown to interception ratio was really good for 5 weeks. And then he wound up getting benched by week, I don't know, 9 or 10 or something. He got benched by an XFL quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it was Baker Mayfield and then PJ Walker. I mean, they did everything not to let him get back on the field because the interception started going stupid. Exactly what's happening now. It's like you play good for 5 weeks. Why can't you be? It's consistency is the issue, man. Like, consistency is the issue with Sam Darnold. So that's why I say, and that's why I always tell you, Papa, I go off of evidence, and that right there speaks to why I go off of evidence, because he's done this same exact thing before in Carolina, went 5-0, looked great for a month. And then after that, it's just a downhill. I mean, he just tumbling down the hill. Can't stop the momentum. No.
Well, let me ask this question. You saying that he tumbling down the hill at 7-2?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. If he's gonna do exactly what you saying, I want him to keep tumbling. I'll tumble to 8-2, tumble to 9-2, 10-2, 11-2, 12-2.
No. I think you're looking past. I think you're looking past though. That's what I was saying. You're looking at the win, but what I'm saying is, if you start playing good football teams, like for example, the last week, if we played at any type of competent team that had a competent offense that didn't have, you know, Mac Jones as their quarterback, we were getting blown out. We were possibly going to get blown out of that game last week because we kept turning the ball over. Like, that is just unacceptable. And what I worry about is that type of play, because all of our goal is to win a Super Bowl as Minnesota Vikings fans. We want to make the playoffs this year. If you play like that in the playoffs against a team that's not going to play with you, man, like they coming out there to ball, like it's different when you're playing the tight ends and the Jaguar. I get it. We're winning. We finding ways to win. You're digging deep, grit. I get it. But how is that sustainable in January? I don't think so.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Rap. And we talked about this last week. The formations that they ran with the bunch on the right and all the other different forms that they hadn't done, I believe, confused a lot of players. Not only the quarterback, offensive lineman, also the receiver. They was all out of place. That wasn't just Darnold. I told you this was a coaching thing. They were trying different things, and maybe they got a little too cute. Everything can't be Darnold's fault. I'm just being honest with you, because when we had the other guy here, number 8, and he did all the stuff he did, and a lot of times we overlooked him and said, well, it's the money about him, or well, he this, that, and the other. We would find excuses. So I'm gonna say it like this: as a team, we win as a team and we lose as a team.
But hold on, real quick. I'll let you go. I'm gonna let you land. Let me just throw real quick something in there. Is when you're talking about an interception, right? Most of the time, like 9 times out of 10, that is something that only Sam Darnold can control. Kevin O'Connell can't control that. Wide receiver. Now, you do have certain tip balls where it's like, all right, it hits the receiver's hands or bounces off the chest. Those are the exceptions. But other than that, when you're throwing interceptions, that is the only person responsible for that is you. You got
to remember, Rap, you're missing another element. When the cornerbacks are allowed to grab, hold, and alter receivers and throw off timing, these are timing plays. And you play quarterback, you know timing is everything. I play quarterback. If you jam my receiver, he can't get off. and it's a 3-step drop, and I'm looking to throw the pass, and he's not there. Either A, I'm getting rushed and I got to get rid of the ball, or I'm going to try to make the throw and hope that he can get there. So I'm not saying that Darnold
you making
can't
every
take
excuse
any
in the world. You
responsibility.
making every excuse in the world, Papa, for
I'm not
14,
making no excuse.
man.
I'm
You
only
making
asking
every
your
excuse in the
question.
world, man.
Hey, Rap, I'm only answering your question, but the thing is that I'm saying is this. The evidence that you got from yesterday and the weeks before, I want you to measure that with today. So when Darnold balls out, I want to hear that.
Oh yeah,
hey,
no,
I was wrong.
I will.
I want you to come clean with that, because I believe that today Darnold is going to show you how good he really is.
Okay.
Hey, look, Roddy Piper said, when a man, he said, I don't hit a man when he's down, I kick him because it's easier.
Yeah.
A lot of us is kicking Darnold because it's easier now. He's down. But when he gets up, I want to see that same energy, because I want y'all to realize.
But hold up.
You done held me up all day. I want to say this, Rap, let me tell you this. If we can get Darnold to have a great game today, maybe we can get past the past and we can get on to the future. I'm on with what Darnold's going to do today, and we going to see today. If you're right, I'll accept it. But if he on fire today, I want you to accept that. That ain't him no more. We moving on. And we're going to 8-2 today.
But I'll say this. So far, like when you look at the totality of these predictions that we were going into the season with, Papa, and you were, getting people on board with Sam, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like, you gotta, this Sam Darnold, you feel me? Like, be careful. Like, all this, he has never had the weapons. Listen, if you don't know how to use the weapons, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing with it. You have quarterbacks that, they might have not have had weapons, but they don't know how to use weapons. So it doesn't even matter anyways. And that's what it's looking like with Sammy. I'm going to tell you right now, it's looking like he don't really know how to use these weapons. Somebody said it in the chat on Friday. And if you in the building, man, like, hey, let's, like, pop out and let it be known that you came up with it. But somebody said that Sam Darnold has a Ferrari and he driving, and then they said Sam Darnold has a Ferrari right now, and I said he's driving it on smart mode, man, in eco mode, man. You know what I mean? Like, you can have the Ferrari, you can have it, but if you're driving it in eco mode, what good is it? You know what I mean? You might as well just go get you a little Toyota Prius. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem, Sammy? But, man, look, man, we rolling for Sammy today, man. We going to roll for him, man. Shout out Score.
We got to roll. And here's the thing. I'm going to make sure y'all catch this. He has not had TJ Hawkinson on a regular basis. He's getting acclimated to him. And again, this new formation they came up with, that's a whole new thing. So when you get it all together and you can start looking to see, sometimes when you're getting ready to build a machine, you're going to have mistakes. You're going to have things that don't work. That's what scrapping and regrouping is all about. So guess what? We got coaching, we got practices, we can go over, look at the film, study, and get it together. Right now, the thing is, I want y'all to understand, he's not perfect, but there's not one player on that team that's perfect either. And if they were perfect, all 52, and he wasn't, I can realize that what you're saying makes sense. Even our coaches make bad calls. Yeah, I'm just being honest. So I don't want for this to be a curve session for my man, for the Sammy? Anchor man.
Hey, look, because Papa, you know the night is going down now. You know the night now. Hey, look, I'm gonna send you that text with them 3 dots. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just dot and send it to you. You know what I mean? During the game, you know what time it is.
Hey, hit that anchor man for me. That ball.
I got you right now, man. Let's go, man.
Hey, let me tell y'all, all y'all Viking fans out there, those that are coming to listen for the Purple Papa preaching the message, and those that are just coming to hear. Yeah. Sammy Darnold. They used to call him Sammy Dots, the Sam Chive, the anchor man. He's gonna make all of you guys fall in love again. All you got to do, grab your purple drink, sit in your comfortable chair, cheer your TV for the purple and gold, because we rolling today. It's steamroll day. 45-17. I didn't stutter, peanut butter. We coming for the mothership. We about to rip. Don't trip. It's all about the gift that God gave us, the purple and gold team that no one else has. At the highest height of the United States, no team sits higher on the plateau. We the #1 Matro, and we coming for that victory. So get ready. It's on and popping today. And Purple Papa promises you 8-2 will be our destination. Let's get there together.
Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, Papa, man. Well, I'll get up with you, man. I'll text you during the game.
Anchor man.
I appreciate it, brother.
All right, brother. All right. Shout out Papa, man. You know, hey, look, man. Papa trying to sell us once again. Look, I'm very evidence-based, man. I love it, but I'm gonna tell you, man. Hey, matter of fact, Sam don't even got one more time with me. His last time was last week. You feel me? Like, to be honest with you. So, like, this week right here, I'm going into the game with a clean slate of I believe he's not good, and I expect to see not good. You feel me? Like, for sure. I expect to see not good. But if he does do good, then hey, you know what I mean? We're gonna give him his flowers. We're gonna give him his flowers. I have no problem giving him his flowers. I'm a Vikings fan. I want to win, but I want to win a certain way. I want to be able to see the future as far as this season. I know our future is number 9, but I want to be able to see the future of this season. So, like, I need to know, can you do this in January? Can you? Because the first 5 weeks, that shit is over with. That's the beginning of the season. What are you doing now? Now that teams are able to adjust to you, they understand your tendencies this season, and they're starting to really expose you. Are you able to overcome that? Can you do that? As of right now, it looks like you can't do that. You feel me? It looks like you can't do that. But with that being said, I don't think that that's going to make or break the Vikings winning today against the Tennessee Titans. I don't think it's gonna make the difference today, because at the end of the day, the all-around team aspect, we are just that much better than the Titans. And that's why I want to go out there and handle business, man. Like, we should handle business, man. We should go out there and dominate this damn team, bro. For sure. Shout out Luminous. Shout out Luminous Grin, man. Appreciate you in the building. Let's go, man. My boy Mike Sports Vibes, man. I seen you earlier, man. Appreciate you. Let's go, man. Hell no, we ain't falling in love with T-Bass in the building, man. Let's go, man. I have them down for 5 more losses. Ooh, wow. 5 more losses? Yeah, dog. Now, is that going to be losses on the back of Sam Darnold? You know, hey, Sam Darnold has always been a turnover machine. That's the problem. And that's what I say. Shout out FJB in the building. Let's go. That's the thing, too. You know what I mean? With Sam Darnold this isn't something that is new, that is surprising. Like, that's what I was telling everybody at the beginning of the year. Like, we're not getting hit from the blind side on what Sam Darnold has been doing. This has always been Sam Darnold, even in college. Go watch his college. Go watch his college shit, man. Go watch his draft profile from college. They said, listen, he can make, this was exactly what they said on the night the man was walking across the stage to collect his hat and jersey. Listen, Sam Darnold can make all the throws. The only problem is he led the FCS in turnovers last year. This was his last year in college, bro. He led whether you're talking about interceptions or getting strip fumbled. He's always had an issue with turnovers. This isn't nothing new, man. Like, that is just Sam Darnold, bruh. Like, it's in his DNA. Turnover. You feel me? This man got X, Y, and turnover. Facts. So if he throws 2 or 3 interceptions today, are you really gonna be mad? Like, that's the thing. Are you really gonna be mad? Because at the end of the day, you just gotta know that that's our fucking quarterback. We gotta, lean on our defense, man. Let's lean on our defense. You feel me? 5 more losses is crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie, T-Bat. 5 losses, that's wild. I don't see us getting 5 more losses. I don't see that. I see us maybe having 5 losses the entire season. I can see us going 12-5. I can see us going 12-5 for sure. I ain't trying to hate on 5 more losses. We all want the same for Darnold today. No red zone interceptions. Yeah, no red zone interceptions. No interceptions at all. No interceptions at all. Like, it's okay for an NFL quarterback to be able to have a couple games a season without any interceptions and have 2 touchdowns. Like, I'm not asking you to throw 4. You know what I mean? Like, shit, how about just have 2 touchdowns with no interceptions? I'll take that. You know what I mean? We're not asking you to be goddamn Peyton Manning, Tom Brady in the prime. Shit, I'll take a little 225 yards with 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. And don't substitute the interceptions for strip fumbles. I mean, yeah, you ain't getting that shit past us, bro. We're going to look into all that. Straight up. We're going to look into all that. We pulling all that shit out. So, yeah, man, it's okay to give us 1 clean game, Sammy. You know what I mean? At least more than 1, because you've had some. I'll give you that. You've had some. So, but a little more would be nice. A little more would be nice as a Vikings fan, man. We would like to see that today, especially going against an ass team like the Tennessee Titans. Like them boy Bunky, man. Boy's ass, man. Like, this is the thing, man. The Titans, like, we should be curb stomping this team from the coin flip. That's what I mean, from the coin flip. Reisner starting today. Hey, Mark, that's a fact. Let's go. Them boy took a. Hey, let me guess who they benched. Let me guess. Drop it in the chat. Where he started at? He started at right guard or he started at left guard? Which one? I hope I hope Brandell ain't spraying an ankle or some shit during warm-ups, and that's why this news is coming out. Shout out GG, man. Shout out my guys, man. Let's go. Whose job did he take? Is it the job that we all knew was gonna happen? Is it that job? Because I feel like 95% of us kind of called that. There was a couple people that felt like Ed Ingram just wasn't an issue and he's doing his thing and stuff like that. But I think the ones who, actually were watching and paying attention knew that Ed Ingram definitely is a weak ass link on this offensive line. And that's okay. He's young. All right. I'm not trying to curb Ed, man. Hey, listen, you have one of the hardest jobs in the NFL. I got to keep it real. You really do. Being a good offensive line, it takes a lot to be a good offensive line because constantly getting beat and battered and people trying to kill your quarterback, and you were responsible to protect that man. So, listen, I don't want to be too hard on you, but it was time for you to sit back and maybe learn a little bit more. Great depth piece, though. Great depth piece. Just think about this. If something happens to Dalton Reisner, in which the upgrade isn't significant, but it still seems like an upgrade. And if something does happen to Dalton Reisner, it goes both ways. You don't feel like you're downgrading too much. Like you feel like you could still run your offense almost identical as what you had before your starter got hurt. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing, man. Shout out Reisner, man. He deserves it. Now, could that mean, let me ask y'all this. Could this be a tactical move where we gonna run the ball today? Could it mean that? I don't know, man. There might be a plot twist. Could it mean your boy Aaron Jones might go for 200? We talk about Sam Darnold. They might only let his ass throw 12 times today. Which it's hard for me to believe that with Kevin O'Connell. You know what I mean? Because Kevin O'Connell, and you gotta get Justin Jefferson's probably. If you do only throw the ball 12 times, I guess 8 of them motherfuckers going to Justin Jefferson. And then the rest of them can split the 4, which you're gonna have some fire at the end of the game for that, because like I talked about earlier, Jordan Addison's gonna be pissed off that he only got 2 targets. So yeah, either way, man, you're pretty much gonna get some bullshit. But hey, look, go out there and win the game how you should, like stomp them. If that means running the ball 40 times, do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it. I'm with it. You feel me? I'm with it. Turn around and hand the ball off. For real. Let's get them, man. Because we can run all over this team. I think the Hawk is gonna have 2 TDs today. Okay, let's go. I could definitely see TJ Hawk getting a touchdown today. I could see him get a touchdown. Bro, the Titans DT are nice. Yeah, no, they are, man. For real. Jeffrey Simmons, he's a beast. You know what I mean? We got to stop. And Snead is out too. Yeah, I was going to say that, Mark. Yeah, Snead is out. I seen that yesterday, which is a big deal. Obviously, he's their number 1, and he's really good. They would have probably had him following Justin Jefferson the whole day. So, look, man, that's a big deal. That's actually a big deal, man. So that's what I'm saying. Everything. But we thought that with the Jaguars. Oh, Trevor Lawrence is out. Even though Trevor Lawrence isn't that good, I was more scared that Mac Jones would come in and give them some juice. And that really didn't happen. The first drive, yeah, it looked like it. Maybe the second, maybe a little bit into the second drive. But then after that, Mac Jones turned into the damn Mac Jones we always knew, which is good. Which is good. Yeah, which is good. We got the dub, but again, it goes to this game. We're saying Snead's out. That's a good thing, but is it? Shit, their backup might come in and mother because we gonna play down to the competition. Let's not do that, Vikings. Let's not do that. Simmons versus Bradbury. Yeah, no, don't watch the Simmons versus Bradbury matchup today. Tend to focus on something else. We'll talk about that after the game because you're just gonna be pissed off. Even with a win, you're gonna be mad. There is no reason to watch that because there is no possible way Bradbury is going to win today. All right. The Vikings might win the game, but Bradbury is not going to win his battle today. That is a guaranteed fact. Bradbury is definitely, and he knows that. He knows that going into the game. Yeah, he know he about to get fucked up today. He know that. But guess what? Stand in there and take your beating like a man, dog. Stand in there and take your beating like a man. Rap, you are correct. Ingram and Rosner are good depth pieces, but neither of them are starters. Yeah. Hey, look, I'm all with going out there. I'm all with going out there and trying to get us an offensive lineman in the draft this year because we don't have to focus on quarterback. We don't have to focus on receiver. We don't really have to focus on, I would say we don't even have to focus on linebackers. Maybe we have to focus, maybe running back, which you might be able to still do something in free agency with that. You feel me? But cornerback, yeah, we got to do something there. But at the end of the day, man, I'm perfectly fine with going in and with our first round pick and getting the best guard available. I think that would be the way our team is set up right now. That is the move you make now. Now that's the move you make. Because if you get a really good guard, what does that do? That makes sure that leaves you to it. Because you can think about getting the best running back. But if the guard play isn't good, getting the best running back, it's still going to be some resistance there. But guess what? If you get the best guard, you can get the third best running back in the draft, and he's going to play like one of the best running backs in the draft because you have the right tools in front of him where he can succeed. So, like, look, I'm all right with it. Let's go all in on the guard. I'm with it. I'm on board. Y'all on board? I'm on board with that. Let's rock. Let's rock. It's about time that the Vikings spend a first round draft pick on somebody in the trenches. I'm all with it. I know we all been calling for defensive tackle, but I'm all with a guard. I'm all with it. I'm in there. And Najee free agency, yeah, like there's going to be some running backs in free agency that we can hit up. So like it's going to be good. It's going to be good, man. You know what I mean? Like this draft is going to be really stress-free, and I think whatever pick that's made, I think it's going to be refreshing because we have the foundation now. I mean, yes, the quarterback is still kind of up in the air. He's a rookie. I get that, regardless of how I feel and how a lot of us feel about JJ. But I mean, at the end of the day, it still seems like we checked that box, to say the least, right? We went up, picked 10, and got a guy. So that box is checked. We got it. The jury's still going to be out. 2025, we'll figure that out. But I mean, other than that, man, let's go in the trenches. I'm with it. I'm with it, man. Man, drop your score predictions again in the chat today, man. I want to see the vibes one more time. Let me see what y'all talking about. We had time to talk a little bit. Are you still feeling the same? Because we got about 3 more minutes, man. We're gonna get up out of here. I gotta get ready, man. I gotta lock in. Gotta lock in, man. Get ready for the game. Let's see the score predictions, man. Where we at, man? What are Vikings doing, man? What are Vikings doing? Let's do it. I'm gonna read off some of y'all score predictions. I'm gonna read off some of these score predictions, man. Let's go. Let me oh no, wrong game. All right, let's go, man. Let's see what we got. Shout out Adnan in the building, man. My guy Colton, I see you, man. I see everybody that tapped in today, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all, man, for sure, man. 10 ton, man. My guy, man. Let's go 10 ton out in Vegas. Oh, my boy, man. 10 ton the truth, man. Casino tears, man. That 10 ton, my boy, man. That's what y'all see me rocking the casino tears hat. That's my boy, man. For sure, man. Let's see, man. Mark, we got 20. Oh, wow. We got a lot of score. Let's go through them, man. Day on 31-17. Okay. FJB 27-10, 27-6, 27-17 from our boy, man. Olsen's 28-10. Let's go, man. We got Swervo with the 41-17, man. Blood Eagle Smeagol with the 34-17. Colton Vikings 28, the Titans 10. Quiet Storm 24-10. Let's go. Jay, my boy, man, 32-14. Let's go. Adnan 24-17. Let's go, man. Luminous 14-17. Vikings win with a TD by Gink. Oh man, Luminous. I hope it don't come down to that. Would that be exciting to see if we can just guarantee something like that happens? Absolutely. But if it gotta come down to that, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. The post game's gonna be. I know we're gonna be. If a game turn out like that, we're definitely curb stomping Sam Darnold ass. That's a fact. 27-9 from my boy Bob. Will fade you up, man. Let's go, man. Let's get it, man. Day on 31-17. Let's go, man. Let's go. 70. I lied. 76 zip. Let's get it. FJB. T Bass with the 23-17 nail biter. I want a 40 burger though. Hey, I want a 40 burger too, man. Hey, D Pratt with the 21-10. Let's go. D Will 27-16. Let's go, man. Let's go. Shout out my boy Mark, man, with the 499, man. Let's go. He said, let's get this dub. That's a fact, man. Let's get it, man. Two-tone 24-16. Okay. Okay, man. Let's get it, man. Matt 31-10, man. Skol Vikings, baby. Skol Vikings, man. Hey, let's go, man. Listen, there'll be a post-game show tonight. We do it at 6:30, 5:30 Central Time, 6:30 Eastern. Make sure y'all in the building. I will be live at that time, and we're going to talk about it, man. Get back in there. Colton with 31-13. I see you, man. Let's go, man. Hey, at least we ain't dropping 40 bombs, man. Last time we dropped 40 bombs, we jinxed us. You feel me? We jinxed. So I like the vibes today. I like the energy, man. Shout out Purple Gang in the house, man. I'm liking where we going with this one today. I like where we being a little more realistic, and I like that, man. So shout out to y'all. I love y'all, man. Skol Vikings, baby. Let's play Papa, man. Let's get it, man. Holla at your boy.